Hey friends, who wants to get week 18 garden update? Let's start off right here and check out that watermelon. Got a Moon and Stars watermelon down there. I was trying to bag up one of my watermelons and it broke off the vine, the biggest one. But I've got another one, another big one down there in the pot. Another one down here I did get bagged up. Got one back there that's bagged up. And still, what's supposed to be a cantaloupe looks like it might be time to bring it in soon. It's still attached, so we're gonna leave it for now. Anyway, do have another zucchini coming on. I'll show you that when we get around there. Some more yellow squash coming on. There's a pretty good size one. I'll probably pick that tomorrow or Monday, next couple days. And what possibly is jasmine there. I hope it's jasmine. Check out how beautiful this bed turned out with all those zinnias and marigolds and nasturtiums. Now I'm going to be transplanting the red bell pepper and jalapenos that come up in here. I'm gonna get those transplanted and move them over into a different spot because they're not going to get enough sunlight in here with all these zinnias. But the zinnias are really pretty. So got some more onions. Probably almost time to go in and harvest those onions, and these are being taken over by the tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes coming on. I mean, they're in big clusters. These Roma paste tomatoes, they're in really big clusters. These are some slicer tomatoes here, so they're growing really good. I do have a couple of tomatoes that are turning, but these tomatoes back here have a lot of brown and yellow on the leaves, and I'm not sure why. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're not liking being by these hot peppers, or if it's the diatomaceous earth that I put in here, or the ladybugs. I don't know, but we did release ladybugs and I don't see any signs of ladybugs, so I'm thinking they have gone away. But the lavender is really pretty. Got 2 bees over here on my, or 3 bees actually, 4 on these, the thyme. My idea of the, I might as well just uncover this. My idea of pinning these up to keep the worms off of it did not work. They still got the cabbage. So next year I'm not going to be planting cabbage. I'm not going to waste my space for cabbage. We love cabbage. Absolutely love cabbage. And this year we had a problem with the cabbage worms. We've never had a problem with them before, but I'm probably not going to do that next year. But I left all of the leaves, you guys, over here on this side to for them to eat down, and they did. They ate every bit of it. Left me nothing. So, good deal. They munched it down and mulched it completely down in the soil. So if you've got leaves, like cabbage leaves or something, you don't have anything you're going to do with them, leave them in the bed. Let the bugs mulch it down. Let me get this netting pulled up so we don't lose it in the wind. That way I can use it later. But they can just finish eating the cabbage. That's fine. As long as they stay contained over here, I'm not going to complain. I did come out last night, did another harvest of cucumbers, and I pickled 9 pints in 1 quart this morning of more bread and butter pickles. Brian and Maverick seem to really love those, so I went ahead and made another batch of those. Now the next batch I harvest, I'm going to be making dill pickles because that's what I prefer, and they're great for burgers and stuff for the summer. So the cucumbers are still going strong. Not as strong as they were, but I still have a lot of cucumbers coming on the vines. So gonna leave those for now. Tomatoes are doing really good. Lots of tomatoes in huge clusters of tomatoes. I probably have 300 or 400 tomatoes out here. And today I'm going to be harvesting my bell peppers and getting those chopped up, because look at those bell peppers down there. It is time to harvest some bell peppers. Let the plant see that it's not done, and let them grow some more. I've got all these Jimmy Nordellos down here that they're not turning red yet. So anyway, harvesting bell peppers today. Lots of bell peppers over here too. Artichokes have some new growth in the middle of them, like right here and right here in the middle. The older leaves are starting to turn yellow. Sweet potatoes are doing great. These sweet potatoes down here are from the meetup, and they're doing fantastic. Have just taken off big time. Lots and lots of jalapeno peppers over here. Hey Maverick, say hi. Jalapenos. I'm not going to harvest the jalapenos today. Brian's getting ready to make jalapeno poppers, I believe, tomorrow. So we will come harvest all the jalapenos of size tomorrow. This plant, shishito hot peppers with survival seeds. Oh my goodness. I probably have 60 shishito peppers on here. And I think they're supposed to turn red, but I'm not for sure. I need to look it up because they may be ready to harvest. But a lot of chili peppers. Check out all the buds on here. There must be 100 plus buds on these hot peppers over here. And just a variety of buds and blooms in these hot peppers. So nothing. Oh, I do see one turning down there. Yep. Let's go ahead and harvest that so it doesn't get lost in there. But lots of hot peppers. Here in the center, we've got our celery, and it's getting really close to time to harvest celery. Not ready to do it yet. The next thing is bell peppers. More tomatoes. Lots of tomatoes. Tomatoes galore. These down here are more gold potatoes that I planted like a week ago. And they are already popping up. Sweet potatoes. Check out all those. That one plant probably has 60 to 100 tomatoes on it. I just come out and did a little pinning up on some of these that were leaned over, but we do have one red. Looks like aroma down there. I'm gonna let it turn just a little bit more red before I pick it. I got some starting to turn So yeah, that's what's going on in the garden. I got my basket ready because I'm going to harvest those bell peppers in just a few minutes. Let's walk up to the porch and see. I know I've already shown them our watermelons, Maverick. I showed them the watermelons.
I forgot about that.
So excited about the watermelons. Okay, we're gonna go up to the porch. We're gonna go look at these mammoth jalapenos. How big? Those are the ones Brian's most excited about harvesting for jalapeno poppers. Just eating from the garden. Grow what you eat.
And then eat what you grow.
And then eat what you grow, Maverick said. So over here on my green stalks, here in this planter, I pulled out all the cabbage out of the bottom part. I'm gonna probably be bringing those red bell peppers from the black bed out there. I'm gonna bring the red bell peppers and jalapenos out of that. I'm gonna transplant them over here to this. And these up here are yellow bell peppers. And then I've got nasturtiums and lots of jalapenos and bell peppers and snacking bell peppers in this planter. But over here, check this out. Look how big that jalapeno is. Look how fat that jalapeno is. That's gonna make a great popper. And this one, whew, these are the mammoth jalapenos. And these are going to be perfect for our jalapeno poppers. This one's got a bunch on it. They're not real big, but we'll probably go ahead because I'm probably gonna make some more cowboy candy, because I do believe we have eaten all the cowboy candy from last year. Brian has. He cooks with it. He'll smoke ribs and different stuff and put cowboy candy on it. And just my flowers and herbs are doing really good over here. That marshmallow, I need to find out what I need to do with that. It's supposed to be a medicinal plant, and I need to start harvesting some of that. Sage, I need to harvest some sage. Dill, it ended up going to flower. More marshmallow over here. It's gotten really big. Pretty flowers. These, not sure what kind of flowers those are. I don't even remember what that is I planted there, but really pretty flowers. And this huge, massive marigold, and not a single flower on it. This marigold over here is massive and no flowers on it. I got another pretty good sized marigold over here, but no flowers, no buds. The tomatoes over here, finally starting to get a little budding on these. Got some budding there and there. And I just have one tomato on this one right back here. But this didn't bud until just recently. Now that I got the broccoli out of there, now it's starting to bud. My lamb's ear, looks like I need to add some water to the lamb's ear, because it's needing some water. And then my onions are still drying out. They're getting close to being done. I'm gonna leave them drying out until all the green is dry, I think. I mean, it's not gonna hurt anything. Probably another week. Anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap up week 18 on the Homestead garden.
Hey, there's your buddy.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on week 19.
Right there.